Yep.
And we are live here at the club at Woodbridge. Apologies for the little bit of a late start on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Home taking on the Paul VI Eagles. And Zay, St. Joe's coming off a rough loss, losing to Morristown Beard 5-2 just the other day, but a very good team in that Morristown Beard, having one of the top goalies in the country. So what are we looking at as St. Joe's here today, and what needs to be a bounce-back game?
Well, I'm looking at them to push it early, get it down into Paul VI half, and mostly get scoring opportunities nice and early in this first period. And they're going to need.
So this Paul VI team has been very good these past couple of games. St. Joe's wants to steal the momentum. Michael Sudia had it driven away. Paul VI looks to push the other way in the neutral zone. Coming up is Ryan Olano of the Eagles, trying to get something going for Paul VI. Nice hit across the boards there by Brendan Crowley. St. Joe's not able to do anything with that momentum, and Paul VI going to keep it pushing. Zay, it's been all Paul VI early. They've had a lot of chances. Here's a slap shot on goals, knocked away by Brody Sansone. Once again, Zay, St. Joe's struggling to get this puck moving so far. Paul VI has done a great job putting pressure on freshman goalie Brody Sansone so far.
Very true, Giacomo, and it's just been hit right there by Brady Crimmins. But St. Joe's, they need a little bit of a spark. In these first couple of minutes in this first period, they haven't been able to get anything going. It's been all Falcons.
Touch pass here, corralled in by Danny O'Connor. Just trying to push it up and get St. Joe's moving. End up getting flicked back, right back to where O'Connor tried to get it out from. St. Joe's getting pressured a lot. Paul VI sending a lot of their defensemen up, Zay, and they're just trying to keep that offensive pressure going. You can see one, if not none, of the Paul VI Eagles defenders are dropped all the way back, so that could lead for some breakaway way. Bryce Hollier had it stripped away in the neutral zone, and Paul VI will dump it in. Good stick work here by Connor Emick, trying to get it out. Here's another shot on goal. Glove save is made by Sansone. Brody Sansone makes a nice save on a tough shot there from Paul VI. It was Nick Aversa on the shot attempt on the freshman goalie. And Isaiah, obviously Brody, freshman goalie we mentioned a couple times already this year. I mean, he's done a pretty good job winning that, winning the home opener against South Brunswick in a 10-0 shutout, and then letting 5 past him in the Morristown game. But again, a very tough opponent in Morristown Beard. And this is his bounce-back game. Wants to get his footing back. Dumped along the boards. Taken up by Jaden Murciano of Paul VI. Trying to keep it in. He's in a tussle with O'Connor in the far corner. Just a little bit of stalling here. Paul VI able to pry it out. It's Marciano bringing it around himself, trying to set up the offense. To back down, Abedamarco does a good job prying it out. Abedamarco using that big solid frame to get it out and into the neutral zone. Abedamarco gets it back himself. He's pushing quick. Reggie Abedamarco here. Shot opportunity turned aside here. Center, no one home. Another shot on goal. Tip goes wide. Alfonso Giaquinto trying to get the tip to go. Here's another shot on goal, turn wide. Abedamarco applying all the pressure here for St. Joe's. Alfonso does a good job keeping in, battling along the boards. That's finally going to be taken out into the neutral zone. But that's the best opportunity St. Joe's has had so far. Isaiah Reggie Abedamarco, the defenseman, stepping up, and even for a defenseman, just making some plays across into Paul VI territory.
And Giacomo, like you said, Abedamarco has been doing very well. He had 2 close shots now subbed off the ice, but doing great with his time, making use of his time.
We apologize for the stream cutting in and out. A lot of technical difficulties today at the club. So as we go to the far side, St. Joe's going to have an opportunity here. Slap shot on goal, goes wide. Dylan Boguszewski on the shot attempt there. Couldn't get anything to go. Hunter maybe back on the ice trying to get something going. Back to Boguszewski. Boguszewski, another shot. Going to barely go over the crossbar.
Boguszewski with a great shot right there. Wrist shot just goes over.
And that one's going to sneak by and a goal for St. Joe's. they're going to get here on the board early. It's Alejandro Managas who had a hat trick in the opener, and the freshman knocks the first goal in for St. Joe's early.
And a great way to get into Paul VI territory. Gets around, sends a nifty shot past the goalie, and puts St. Joe's up 1-0.
A lot of pressure there early. In hockey, like to call it a lot of buzz around the net. A lot of just active feet. Boguszewski took a couple of shots on goal. Maybe does a great job rebounding and getting around. And then Managas, the freshman, able to knock one in. 1-0 is your score as the scoreboard reflects it. Hunter Maybe's trying to keep this momentum pushing. He's doing a good job moving down the ice quickly. Gonna have it knocked away. And it'll end up right back at the stick, and maybe a little bit of miscommunication here by the Eagles. Hunter Maybe push it quick. Maybe wraparound shot, just couldn't get the edge. Oh my goodness, maybe got rejected by the side of the crossbar. Maybe had a wide open net behind Linsanti, who didn't adjust quick enough, but maybe just short, couldn't get enough on it.
Maybe the senior comes around, pushing the tempo early in this first period, gets around, has a great scoring chance right there, but just denied by the crossbar.
Paul VI, some nice puck work here. Ends up at the feet of Linetto. And Linetto turned a shot right on Sansone. Was able to make the stick save. St. Joe's able to recover in the defensive territory. They're pushing quick. Near side, it's Sudia. Sudia stops in his skate. Too long of Crimmins. Sudia does a good job keeping it in, but Paul VI should be able to clear. And they will. Connor and Cooper back for St. Joe's, trying to turn some defense into offense now. Crimmins dumps it in, takes a big hit on the far side. Pressure being applied here by Brendan Crowley. As Crimmins and Crowley both trying to keep it in. That line's been really great so far, Isaiah, for St. Joe's. It's that second line of Crimmins, Crowley, and Sudia. A lot of underclassmen, and Brady Crimmins being a junior. But two sophomores on that line, and they've done a great job working on their chemistry, a lot of goals. And we mentioned it in the first game. That's kind of your bigger, more physical line. Two guys that can really hit stick a guy and make him feel that pain. Evan Marco tries to dump it in, gets body blocked by a couple of Paula 6 defenders. Evan Marco back to it, skits it up. Hollier with the puck. Hollier gets tripped up in the near side boards. No penalty going to be called. He's going to skits back out. Big hit again. That's how Michael Sudia got laid out. Quick shot on goal is stopped. Brody Sansone corrals it in. And another good shot on goal by Paul VI. That time Mason Jones taking a shot at the goalie. And once again, Zay, even though we got that shot off, big hit coming in from Brendan Crowley on the far side. That line definitely is physical, for lack of better words. Maybe. Pushing quick, he has a man. Couple of nice stick moves and a tip, and can't get it to go. Managas once again working quickly. Just couldn't get enough on it. Maybe corrals it in. Maybe tries to center, goes off the back of the net. Maybe tries to center again, and this is going to go out of the zone. And say, I really can't talk enough about how good Alejandro Managas has been for St. Joe's. I mean, a true freshman playing on that line with their star player. Kind of reminds me of Alfonso Giaquinto playing with Jake Jum last year on the one line. This year it's Managas playing with Hunter Maybe. So, I mean, Coach Carter has been experimenting a lot with the youth, with the starters, and it's paid out so far for St. Joe's. Tip in front of the net, couldn't get it to go. Managas maybe back-to-back, maybe takes a shot, turn wide, and this whistle's going to be blown dead as Managas tried another wrister. To be offside, I believe, against St. Joe's. No one heading to the box. St. Joe's will have a face-off here deep to Paul VI territory.
And Giacomo, like you said, Managas, even as a young guy, he's been getting it done for St. Joe's. He's been making use of his chances. Like you said, that hat trick really put him on for the rest of the season. And we're seeing it here today as he has one goal already.
Emick tries to dump it in. Fugeri in pursuit. All six able to do a good job clearing. And there's another big hit. These two teams have been very, very physical. That time still Boguszewski lays a nice shoulder into one of the Paul VI attackers, and he looks to be a little shaken up heading over to the bench. Boguszewski taking the body, not the puck. Does a great job laying out that attacker on Paul VI, taking them out of the play. Paul VI, they're going to have a face-off here down in St. Joe's defensive territory. Crowded in by Caruso. Caruso look for someone in front of the net. Caruso's tip can't be retrieved by any of his Eagles teammates. St. Joe's trying to clear. And they barely will be able to. A couple of nice moves. Here's O'Connor, push it quick. Quick shot on goal. That was Connor Emick on the push. But an absolute blazing shot right at Linsanti.
Good junior flying down that right side of the ice. Wrist it out, but saved by Linsanti. Great play right there by the Falcons. And that's just another way of how they can convert on these nice chances in this first period.
Another quick shot on goal was turned wide by Linsanti. Fugeri takes a nice hit across the boards. No boarding penalty, surprisingly. Fugeri looked like he was in an innocent position. It's a lot of bashing on the boards today. A very physical game so far. There's another big hit. That time Nick Simos stepping up to lay a big hit. Simos in scuffle now, trying to get something going. As a near turnover is finally sent all the way down to Linsanti, who will reset. No one's going to go over the head of St. Louis. St. Joe's, here's a lost stick. St. Joe's going to be down to man for a second. Finally able to retrieve his stick is Cooper. Couple of nice moves there from Alvarez, who lost the puck. Paul VI still struggling to get a lot of consistent shots. Zay in the first 2 to 3 minutes, it was all Eagles. They were creating a lot of buzz around the net, a lot of good shots. But ever since then, St. Joe's has settled in and has not let up really any great opportunities for them, as Alvarez gets hit big and will cough up the puck. Paul VI trying to control it in the neutral zone. Laying another one. And here's a quick push with Fonz. Jaquinto's shot goes over the net. Colby Wellens of Paul VI trying to center. Couldn't get anything to go. This one's going to go over the glass and out of play.
Talking about St. Joe's really pushing the tempo. Like you said, they were looking slow. They were looking sluggish coming into this game. But once that Monagas goal went in, I feel like all the momentum swung in their favor. They were able to see one go into the goal, and now it's just been wrist or slap shot. And eventually, I think it's going to fall.
St. Joe's out attempting. Paul VI 8-4 with shots on goal. 2:13 left in this first period. St. Joe's holding on to a 1-0 lead so far. Here's a quick push with Sudia, who finally loses it after taking it all the way down. The reset here with Abidamarco. DeMarco trying to look for something. It's Crimmins in the middle. Brady Crimmins push it quick. Far side. Rister on goal. Stopped by Linsanti. That one stuck by Linsanti. But their whistle's going to be blown dead before. Brendan Crowley was right there. He's kind of knocked right through his legs. Got a little bit of a push from a couple of Paul VI defenders. Trying to outwit the refs there. It'll be Crowley in to take the face. He wins it. It's going to end up at Sudia's feet. Sudia trying to keep it in. Crimmins once again battling on the boards. Crimmins tips it, trying to get back to the point, and he will. It's Abidamarco at the point. Crimmins got tripped up. On the back of the net goes Crowley, leaves it for Sudia. There's a lot of battles behind the net. Here's a quick shot in front of the net. Sudia couldn't get it to go. Turned wide right away by some Eagles defenders. Time Nick Aversa sending that shot wide. And here's a breakaway one-on-one opportunity for Paul VI. Comes Marciano. Marciano, give. And then finally sealed off by the St. Joe's Falcons defense. Great job retreating there this time by the Falcons, Isaiah.
Definitely. Oh, my goodness. What a hit by Reggie Abidamarco. leaves Nicholas Lento lying down on the ground, and this looks like it could be a push for St. Joe's.
Yeah, it looks really shaken up coming off the ice. Trying to lay the pressure. It's Crowley who lays a big hit. St. Joe's trying to create the turnover, and they will. Nice job there by Sudia on the poke check, but maybe couldn't corral it in. Paul VI still trying to get some pressure going. Sansone will leave it at the feet of Boguszewski. Boguszewski loses it in front of the net, and a shot on goal is turned wide by Sansone. Brody Sansone once again, another nice save, Isaiah. St. Joe's trying to create some buzz off of that. Maybe pushing. And we are back live with you. Obviously, no major intermission between the first and second period in high school hockey. So we're right back. St. Joe's once again has a 1-0 lead over Paula Six so far, and it's been all Falcons dominating shots on goal 9-5 so far, creating a lot of opportunities. Shear in the middle to take the face-off. He'll win it, push it quick, maybe. Quick shot on goal, goes wide. Working it around the boards, Menagas trying to keep it in. He won't, it'll end up at the feet of Emick. Emick, quick wrister, tipped and goes over the head of Lisanti. St. Joe's doing a good job keeping this puck in right now. Maybe tries to get it back out to the point, but Paul VI finally able to clear. Couple of pressures and a tip, can't go. Follow-up shot is smothered by Sansone.
Great job by Sansone right there. Caresses it, gets it down, and is able to get a nice little save right there.
Nick Aversa on the pressure. It was brought in originally by a couple of different Eagles defenders. Linetta was one of them, and then Aversa on the follow-up shot had the best opportunity right in front of Sansone. Sansone just using his body and smothers that shot. It's a really nice save there by the freshman. This one's going to be an offsides going against Paul VI. Went over the blue line and came back too quick. So we face off in the neutral zone. Shear in once again, take this face off. This A-line still out there for St. Joe's. Shear wins it, and Menagas will dump it in. Maybe just using his body to keep it in. Stand up right in front of the net. Menagas wasn't there in time for the set. Paul VI will be able to retain possession. Try to get it in quick, but Boguszewski does a nice job just trying to flick it out. Couple of nice moves here by Paul VI. Center. Shot is stopped quickly. Menagas does a good job turning with his stick that shot wide. Boguszewski just kicks it, and it ends up at the feet of Abedin-Marco. That's a weird play. But Reggie Abedin-Marco nonetheless leaves it here quickly for Shearer. Shearer is set. Goes wide to maybe. That was a really heads-up play there, Isaiah. Dylan Boguszewski just kicks it with his skate to clear it out. And it ended up working out pretty well as Reggie Abedin-Marco was right there to bring the puck up.
I mean, using his head, knowing the rules, kicks it ahead and jump starts a nice little, you could say, fast little drive for St. Joe's.
Boguszewski with that puck right there. Gives it to his line mate, Abedin-Marco. Maybe a little bit of a tough time handling that puck. Just going to bounce, take a friendly bounce for him. St. Joe's will keep it in, maybe tripped up behind the boards. To the point. Quick shot on goal, Emick. Turned wide. Alvarez does a good job keeping it in. Back to the point is Abedin-Marco. Abedin-Marco tries to just dump it around, but a nice defensive play there by Shaw. Clears for Paul VI. Abedin-Marco just keeps on trucking. Abedin-Marco now paired with Emick. Abedin-Marco, long shift for the senior defenseman. Quick shot on goal again. Turn wide this time. Alvarez on the shot. Emick keeps it in, flings it right into the glove of Lisanti. There's a couple of nice pressures there, Isaiah, by St. Joe's. And now that kind of buzz was all the defensemen, Abedin-Marco and Boguszewski. We call their names a lot, making a lot of plays on both sides of the puck. Abedin-Marco had an extremely long shift, a well over 3-minute shift of 12:19 left. He didn't come off the ice for any part of those long 3 minutes.
And like you said, Abedin-Marco and Boguszewski really being that brick wall, that anchor on that defensive side for St. Joe's. Been getting it away and really been helping Brody Sansone a lot.
St. Joe's loses the face, trying to keep it in. Nice little sliding stop there of St. Joe's keeping it in. Paul VI, though, finally able to get back to the neutral zone, but Caruso has no problem crowding in. It's almost like, Isaiah, you want to get that puck out of your defensive zone, obviously, quickly, but Paul VI has been losing all those battles in the neutral zone, and that's kind of why when Paul VI gets their offense moving and they get everyone up in their offensive zone, they're creating good opportunities, but anything in the neutral zone has just been dominated by St. Joe's today.
And that's really been helping them in this game. As a whole, you dominate the neutral zone. You're able to dominate in the goal scoring. They're winning the shots on goal battle right now, 12-8. It's just been everything for St. Joe's from the neutral zone to shooting.
Clock stops with 11:41 left to go in this second period. No penalty call there. Just going to say the puck went out of play, so St. Joe's will have a face-off here. It'll be A.J. Shearer once again to take the face-off. O'Connor trying to keep it in. And he will. Maybe does a nice job getting it out. Maybe. A couple of nice moves. Hunter maybe just goes too far to get a shot off. Maybe once again working really quickly. Maybe quick shot on goal. Turned wide by Lasanti. Shearer keeps it in. Tries to set maybe another shot on goal. In front of the net. And a tip in will go in. Who else but Alejandro Monagas is second on the day. Right there for the tip.
Monagas already getting started. We are 4 minutes into this second period. And 2 periods into this entire game already has more than halfway to that hat trick. Had one already this season. And Monagas really showing his offensive potential here today.
I mean, he's just been money, Isaiah. I mean, it's almost like maybe in Shearer, they literally just do all the dirty work for the kid. They're setting him right in front of the net, just corralling it behind the net. And Monagas, just talking about right place, right time, was right there. Just sticks the stick right out and sneaks it by Lasanti. And St. Joe's now with a commanding 2-0 lead over Paul VI. Here's another quick push. That one goes over the head. Hollier was there on the push. O'Connor stepping up quick and gets it wrestled out. St. Joe's defenseman Brady Crimmins did a nice job bringing it back. Pogoshevsky couldn't clear, and Sansone with another nice save, and a diving slide there by Brady Crimmins. And another heads-up play by St. Joe's Michael Sudia. Bone pushing quick, but he'll get shoved out. Brady Crimmins can't lay out and stop that one. Pogoshevsky trying to make the save, and there's a nice shot there on ball 6. But once again, Brody Sansone, a nice save. That time for Paul VI, it was Mason Jones, once again, the defenseman stepping up and laying a nice shot. Shot on goal, turned wide by Lasanti. Both teams now starting to get their rhythm going, 15 to 10 shots on goal. St. Joe's leading in that category, and just past the 10-minute mark now in the second period. No icing is going to be called here. Nice hit there by O'Connor. A little bit shaken up as Kobe Wellens of Paul VI's whole check off for the Eagles after that hit. St. Joe's with some fresh skates out there. Abinamarco along with Cooper, the new defensive pairing for St. Joe's on the ice. Hollier trying to get it out into the neutral zone, but it's going to be batted right back in. Abinamarco, a couple of nice moves, send it around. Cooper gets it right up off the one touch. Back and forth in the neutral zone. No clear possession retained yet for either team. And Isaiah, I really just want to take this time to talk about Brody Sansone. And I mean, it really is impressive. I mean, being a goalie in hockey, one of the most tough positions in all of sports. It's Abinamarco here with a quick set. Turn wide quickly by Lasanti. But going back to Sansone, Isaiah, being a goalie is one of the toughest positions in all of sports, let alone being a freshman starting on varsity. Really impressive here as there's another save right on cue. Brody Sansone, nice pad save. As here's a quick breakaway opportunity for St. Joe's, pushing quick. Bellotti, wrister, just can't get by Lasanti, just didn't have enough on it.
And like you said right there, after a great chance for St. Joe's, started by Bellotti on the one-on-one. But Sansone, he's been holding it down. He's been an absolute brick wall for St. Joe's. He stopped 11 shots on goal by Paul VI. He's been getting pad saves. He's been getting stick saves. He's been getting everything thrown his way. And the freshman has been doing great after letting up 5 goals to Morristown Beard, having a nice little revenge game.
And the thing that doesn't show up on the stat sheet is the last time we were with you guys, which was the South Brunswick game on the home opener, I believe it was 12 shots on goal. He stopped totality in the game. But those are weaker shots on goal. These are slap shots. These shots are coming blazing in at freshman Brody Sansone. So it's just a different type of shot against a team like Paul VI, who's a very solid hockey team, laying a lot of quick shots on goal. So it's just a different type of shot that Sansone's been able to stop, and it's been very impressive to see him not let any goals sow through far with one period fully down and halfway through the second. St. Joe's trying to keep the pressure on. Giaquinto Does a nice job trying to get it back to the point for Emick. Said he'll quickly put it towards the middle. Marker using his body. Leave it for Emick. Emick, quick wrister on goal. Will be corralled in quickly by Lasanti. Emick, once again, he's been the defenseman to kind of step up and lay those quick slap shots. Marker just being kind of facilitating. And Emick just going around and laying a lot of blazing shots right in the direction of the junior goalie for Paul VI.
Yeah, and for Emick, that's his game. That's what he does. He holds it down on that defensive side, but he also gets wristers. He gets slap shots. He gets everything done on that offensive side of the puck.
7 minutes even left in this third period. St. Joe's 2-0 lead. A-line is back out there. Managas sends it back to O'Connor, who is tapping the ice quickly, wanting that puck back. Managas flings it towards the net again, looking for another hat trick. But Lasanti able to make that stop. Once again, obviously St. Joe's as they got out to that hot start. 2-10-0 Mercy Rule shutouts, and then faced a tough Morristown BRT falling victim 5-2. And so far have had that bounce back game that we talked about in the pregame that St. Joe's desperately needed. Leading 2-0 here early. Managas frees this puckless. Managas quick wrister on goal. Glove save, and then a follow-up save made by Lasanti. Lasanti got the glove there and knocked it down, but couldn't squeeze it fully. That puck was free in front of the net, and then he was able to dive on it quickly. Saw Brody Sansone was almost checking off the ice. St. Joe's trying to get that extra man advantage. And now this is the point that, and now St. Joe's really separating with the shots on goal, 21-11 now. It's double digits more. That's the first time that the gap between the shots on goal has been this big all game. A-line out there once again for St. Joe. Shearer to take the face. He wins it back to the point. Goes O'Connor. Late approach. Quick shot on goal. Boguszewski. Excuse me, that was Sudia on the shot. It's going to end up all the way back to Sansone as O'Connor comes back to get it. Maybe wants to take it up himself. He will. Couple of nice moves. Hunter Maybe. We've seen the slide out of him, pushing quick. Delays. Back to O'Connor. Give and go between these two. Maybe tries the other side. Sudia. Sudia thought he had a hole, but just brings it back. Some nice passing here by St. Joe's. No opportunity yet for a shot. Just a little bit of time stalling. Sudia leaves it. Maybe coming in quick. Maybe shot on goal. Put loose puck in front of the net, but no one's able to be home to knock it in. And this one is going to end up coming all the way back. Good opportunity there once again by the Falcons. Emick back to O'Connor. Do a nice both of them job keeping it in. Quick shot on goal. Pad save there by Lasanti. And you could almost hear the sound of the pad, Isaiah, of that absolute slap shot coming off the stick of Hunter Maybe. Going right to the pad of Michael Lasanti. Paul VI. There's a quick push here by St. Joe's. It's Crowley. Crowley gets a big collision on the near side. Crowley gets shoved to the ground. Not sure what the penalty is there. I think a little bit of a dirty late hit, but no penalty is going to be called. St. Joe's trying to take advantage of the scuffle. It's going to end up being freed out. Paul VI on the push. Here's an opportunity. Sansone, another great stop. That time one-on-one with the goalie was Nick Averso. Once again, he's had a lot of opportunities for Paul VI. And Brody Sansone stepping up once again and making a nice save.
Sansone stops what looked like to be the Eagles' best chance to get on the scoreboard in this second period. But Sansone stopping it beautifully.
Someone's going to be blown dead by these refs. It's been a while since we've had a stoppage. And the one thing is Paul VI honestly got lucky. We saw that big hit on Brendan Crowley on the sideline. He got back up, and there was almost just a late unnecessary hit by, I'm not sure who was on Paul VI, but should have been a penalty, at least some sort of boarding or a high stick. Just a bunch of different calls could have been made there, and none of them were called against the Eagles. So they're able to escape the penalty. That one goes off the post. Sansone wasn't quick enough to get to that one, as here's a quick push for St. Joe's. Alvarez on the push. Alvarez delayed, shot on goal. Free puck in front of the net is finally cleared out by Paul VI. It's a foot race and a stick race, and here should be a tripping against Boguszewski. And no penalty once again. Boguszewski, wasn't against Boguszewski. Boguszewski got tripped up. Should be going against Paul VI, but no penalty being called here.
And besides the tripping, Boguszewski, great use of his speed, getting back on the defensive side for St. Joe's.
Most definitely saved a one-on-one opportunity between Aversa once again and Sansone. St. Joe's finally able to retain some possession here. Emick pushing quick. Emick leaves it. Another shot on goal. That one goes off the post. Abitamarco lays the stick there. Alvarez trying to keep it in back to the point with Emick. Emick, another shot on goal. Pat saved Lasanti. Just going to keep repeating again. Emick stepping up again. Wrister, no good. Boguszewski does a nice job keeping it in, keeping the pressure on. Giaquinto, foot race behind the net. Be able to win it. It'll go back to Emick once again. Emick, another shot on goal. Tip won't go. Constant action here for the St. Joe's offense. Boguszewski this time shot goes over the head of Lasanti. Giaquinto battling on the boards. Wins a nice battle. Paul VI should be able to clear here. Abitamarco makes a nice play stepping up and is able to keep it in. Tip in front of the net. Giaquinto couldn't get to go. Shot on goal, turn wide. It's Connor Emick once again applying all the pressure. Abitamarco keeps it in. Alvarez this time trying to win the battle along the boards. Paul VI finally able to clear and get it out after what was a long St. Joe's offensive possession. Should be able to get a line change, and that puck's going to be knocked out of play. So, yeah, Paul VI able to finally get some fresh skaters on the ice.
And it was a nice back and forth type of possessions right there. Paul VI had it. They had a scoring opportunity. St. Joe's had it. Connor Emick, 3 straight wristers. It was putting it all on Lasanti. Lasanti stopped everything thrown his way, so a great job by him, but also a great job by the Falcons front.
Called Connor Emick's name a lot in that offensive sequence. He was at the point almost every time of attack for that St. Joe's attack. He was the one unloading a lot of wristers on Lasanti. St. Joe's up to 28 shots on goal after that flurry of chances. Paul VI now with an opportunity. A couple of nice moves and finally pushed out. Dominic Caruso did a nice job on a couple of poke checks there. Bellotti trying to get it out. Finally will be able to. Abitamarco takes the body, trying to let Hollier clear it. And Reggie Abitamarco finally does a nice job clearing and sends it ahead. It's Fugeri. Fugeri shot on goal. No loose puck available. Bellotti was right there if that puck sprawled free. .136 left to go. St. Joe's once again leading Paul VI 2-0. Paul VI has had some good opportunities, Isaiah, but Brody Sansone, the freshman goalie, has been unbelievable for St. Joe's. There hasn't been a shot on goal where he's looked clueless. He had one that barely stuck by him that hit the post. But apart from that, he's been rock solid in net for St. Joe's. Here's a nice opportunity here for Paul VI. Pushing quick is Aversa once again. Aversa and Lanetto trying to keep something up for Paul VI, but it'll be cleared quickly. Maybe. Battling is able to retain possession for St. Joe's. I mean, O'Connor trying to get it out behind the boards. And now Paul VI going the other way. 1 minute left. The Eagles really desperately need a goal, Isaiah, to try and get any kind of momentum heading into the third period.
Definitely. They need to push the tempo here with the puck on their side of the ice.
Aversa, we've called his name a lot. Center, front of the net, just sneaks by Sansone, and Paul VI finally able to get on the board. It's number 18, Nicholas Lanetto of Paul VI, and that's another one of those right time at the right place, Isaiah. Aversa just kind of flings it towards the net. It was stopped quickly by Sansone, and then once again, Lanetto able to just sneak it right through his legs, and that's exactly what the Eagles needed, Isaiah. Shut out for 2 straight periods, almost 2 straight periods, and then with 48 seconds left, Paul VI finally able to get it on the board, and they now trail 2-1.
And Giacomo, you were saying right before they scored, they needed to get one on the board to gain a little bit of confidence. So in this last minute of the second period, they were able to get it in. Lento, right place, right time. Like you said, taps it in. and gets on the board for Paul VI. But Hunter maybe right away fires back.
What a beautiful shot. Hunter maybe going upper deck there. I mean, Lasante had no chance of that. What a beautifully placed puck by Hunter maybe. And that just erased any kind of progress Paul VI just made. Hunter maybe just says right back at you. 38 seconds. Paul VI wins the faceoff. They're trying to now erase the once again another 2-goal deficit after the Hunter maybe wrister. You can just tell, Isaiah. I think honestly after that goal, Paul VI just looks like they're playing with some more intensity and some more pep in their step, even after letting up that last goal. It's going to be a penalty. Oh, and here's a scuffle in the defensive zone. As Shearer gets shoved to the ground. That'll be a penalty going against Paul VI for sure. That one's going against Colby Wellens of the Eagles. It's just going to be a penalty against both of them, Shearer and Wellens. Wellens, now with them both getting penalties, going to get the last laugh after Shearer got decked. It's going to be a 4-on-4. It's going to be a little bit of a 4-on-4 action. Don't see it a lot in hockey, especially at the high school level. As both Wellens and Shearer serve 2-minute penalties, so that'll transpire over into the third period with only 20 seconds left to go in the second. I believe actually it's going to be 5-on-5. Just those two guys will be in the box for those two teams. Paul VI working out which couple of guys they're going to send out there. So St. Joe's actually is going to have a man advantage here, Isaiah. It's going to be a 4-minute penalty going against Wellens, only 2 for Shearer. I believe there's another man in the box for Paul VI as well, that hence the man advantage for St. Joe's. Not sure what it is on the board yet. They haven't punched in which man is in the box. But yeah, there's only 4 guys out on the ice for Paul VI. So St. Joe's going to have a power play here. And a man advantage is just adding insult to injury right now. And once again, Isaiah, even if St. Joe's isn't able to score in these 20 seconds, they're still going to have plenty of time in third period to get something going. Battle for the puck in the neutral zone is going to go into the defensive zone. And with 10 seconds, a clear should end it. O'Connor gives it away. Paul VI trying to get something quickly, but a nice job there by maybe clearing it out, and that will do it for the second period of hockey. And Hunter maybe stepping up big there, able to clear it out. St. Joe's leads 3-1, and coming back with you for the third period, we'll have an upcoming power play for the Falcons. And we are back live with you for the third and final period of Falcons ice hockey. St. Joe's coming out of the break with a 1-man advantage, 5-on-4. It's number 7, Colby Wetland, serving still another minute, 30 seconds in the box for his late hit on Danny O'Connor. Excuse me, AJ Shear was when he hit. So, Isaiah, I mean, we've seen a lot of hockey today. What do you think is the key emphasis for the Paul VI in this third period as they trail by 2 goals and desperately need some momentum going?
I mean, I think controlling the neutral zone is at the top of their list. I mean, that's really been what has started the goal-scoring opportunities for St. Joe's. If you stop that neutral zone, you're able to push the puck into their side. You're able to get nice goal-scoring opportunities. I think you might flip this game on its head.
Oh, that's a great point there. As we mentioned earlier, Paul VI has just straight up lost the neutral zone battle 9 times out of 10. And they need to do a better job of retaining here. Maybe on the quick push. Here's a shot on goal off the post. It's not going to cross the plane. And that one's going to finally be stopped by Lasanti, but Hunter maybe left it on a tee for Michael Sudia, who unleashed a laser, went off the post and the crossbar, double doink as they like to call it. Just doesn't cross the plane. A little bit of Cody Parkey action there, Isaiah.
And maybe aiming for the top shelf like he did on his first goal, an absolute laser that grazed across the top of the net right here. Unfortunately, hits the top of the crossbar, bounces out, and St. Joe's will have a face-off.
Sudia gives it at the point. Trying to get a shot on the goal was Crowley. Couldn't get it all the way, but they'll reset. Maybe wants that puck. But he'll just keep swinging back and forth. Quick shot on goal. No free puck there. Nice chance there by Danny O'Connor, flinging it towards the net, but no free puck was allowed by Lasanti. Face off won by St. Joe's, maybe working it around the net. Maybe no wraparound shot available. He'll reset at the point. Emick. Crossover. Nothing yet for St. Joe's. Out to Marco. Waiting. Here comes maybe. Maybe. Shot on goal. That was a rocket that just went wide. Managa's trying to keep it in. And Emick finally is able to lay the final blow. St. Joe's once again creating a lot of pressure and keeping in the offensive territory. Paul VI finally able to clear. Sansone turns the first one wide. That one goes off the post. And Sansone able to recover. You can hear the ding at the post. Sansone quickly able to slide over, make the stop. Joey DeFabris of Paul VI was the one pushing up for the Eagles. First time we've called his name tonight. Paul VI, as we mentioned, over that couple of sequences, able to get that man back. So it's full 5-on-5, full strength now for both teams. Here's a nice push for St. Joe's. Gary doing a nice job. Keep bringing it up. Quickly coughs it up and turns it over. Emick getting worked. Here's a couple of nice move. Aversa shot on goal. Behind the net, couldn't go. Set in front of the net. Shot on goal. Wrister recovered and finally he's going to go in over the back of Sansone. Aversa does a nice job putting it right on the net and then finally able to sneak one in. Paul VI, actually Aversa was the one. He shot it. There's a couple tips in front of the net and then Aversa recovers himself, diving and just kind of tipped it right past the back of Sansone. That was a heck of a save on the first play by Sansone, not able to recover as the second one sneaks by, and Paul VI creeping closer and closer once again. It's now 3-2.
And 3 minutes in, Paul VI has enough time to orchestrate a comeback in this game. They've already gotten one, but what they need to do on the defensive side, they need to stop St. Joe's. They scored a goal in the last period and immediately let up a top-shelf wrister from Hunter maybe, so they need to focus in on that defensive side while still getting nice goal-scoring opportunities.
We'll see what the Falcons' answer here is Paul VI already in their offensive territory, creating some buzz. No sets towards the net. St. Joe's just collapsing at any opportunity, trying to clear this thing out. Tip in front of the net is covered quickly by Sansone. Nice save there. Honestly, Zay, I mean, it's kind of just the same story as the last time. Paul VI scored their first goal. You could just see the pep in their step kind of just sprung out of all their shoes. I mean, they just were playing with different intensity. They just scored their second goal, and it's just kind of the same thing. Now, we'll see how long they're able to keep that intensity, as they did come out a little bit flat in this third period, despite not allowing a goal. Abenamarco sends it all the way around. St. Joe's trying to get some movement going. Set in front of the net, maybe tried to get something to go. Wasn't able to. Maybe over trying to keep it in. As Boguszewski does do a nice job knocking it in, but Paul VI finally able to clear. Surveying his options and a shot on goal. Turn wide is Shearer. It's A-line with a long shift for St. Joe's. Coach Carter wants that goal-scoring line on the ice as much as possible right now to try and extend this lead back to what it was. Monagas loses that stick battle, trying to keep it in, but can't. Paul VI now moving quickly in transition. It's Linetto on the push. And here it is, Isaiah. I know that they're going to call off sides here against Paul VI, but there's that neutral battle win for Paul VI right there, finally coughing it up. And then the Eagles sprawling in the middle. And once again, it was Nick Aversa who's created a lot of the pressures for the Eagles today, winning the neutral zone battle. And even though we got the whistle there, puck being blown dead, that's exactly what you need out of the Eagles if they want to have to come back and win this game. Boguszewski sends it around for Emick. Emick just kind of gets it forward to Sudia, leaves it on a one-timer. Here comes the push. St. Louis couldn't get an opening, just trying to keep it in. St. Louis and Cooper both trying to keep it in. Both struggling. St. Louis hammered against the boards, able to win the battle here. Here comes Sudia. Sudia able to slow it down and get it back to the point. Emick and Sudia, give and go. Sudia towards the middle of the ice, delays and surveys the options. There's a dump down by Caruso. Caruso, cross ice. Here comes Emick. Emick, shot on goal, tipped, and finally brought in by Lasanti. Went off the face mask and then into the glove. Lucky bounce there for the goalie. St. Joe's applying even more pressure. 10:07 left. Falcons leading 3-2. St. Joe's now up to 34 shots on goal. We've just seen that number slowly increasing. Paul VI only with 18 shots on goal on the night. Face-off won by Crowley. Second line coming out. Crimmins loses the stick battle, and Aversa's here on the push for Paul VI. Some nice passing there, but then the last final set just goes too long. And Emick able to recover. He's in a battle for the puck behind the net. Paul VI finally able to free that puck loose. Trying to bring it towards the net, but no opportunity yet. And there's a big hit. My goodness, Brady Crimmins once again. That shot goes over the head after the big hit. Sansone didn't even have to touch that one. Here's a set into the middle. Crimmins couldn't get anything going. They're going to blow the offsides going against Alfonso Giaquinto.
Back and forth game, Giacomo. Both teams going tick for tack. Paul VI has had it. They've been going down. St. Joe's has had it. They've been pushing it in the offensive zone, and I'm really excited to see what the next under 10 minutes is going to show us.
And Zay, I'm really just kind of what you said. I'm just really looking forward to seeing St. Joe's really hasn't played a lot of close games. There's mentioned 2 blowouts, and 5-2 is a closer game. Still not close. This is a 1-goal game with not a lot of time left. This is a quick shot on goal from O'Connor turned wide. But yeah, once again, obviously we mentioned a lot of freshmen on the team this year and still a lot of sophomores who got their first varsity experience last year. So once again, younger build up of a team similar to last year. So it's always intriguing to see how these younger guys are going to step up in these big moments, especially once again with number 28 freshman forward Alejandro Monagas being on that one line that Coach Carter is going to have out there for most of this period when he wants to put the pressure on to score the goal. We'll be looking out for the freshman, seeing what he's able to do on that one line. Paul VI with the nice opportunity and a nice glove save there by Sansone. It's Colby Wellens who served that penalty earlier with a nice shot on goal, but Sansone with a nice glove save.
Sansone skates over to his left, grabs it in, caresses the puck in, and a great left-handed glove save right there. Maybe now, setting the table. Pass. An absolutely terrific goal.
Hunter maybe second on the day, extends the St. Joe's lead to 4-2 in the third period.
I mean, maybe he hasn't been that good because Hunter maybe just a little bit better. Wrist shot to the right, slots it up top, and puts St. Joe's up by 2 once again with his second goal of the game.
That was an absolutely beautiful wrist shot from Hunter, maybe upper shelf. You hear the ding of the crossbar, which knocked it down just a little bit. St. Joe's once again, we're waiting for this, our scoreboard to update. Apologies on that, but once again, they now have a 2-goal lead, leading Paula 6 4-2. Simos in the battle